Okay, today we're going to talk about this number 10 on your worksheet. It says find the total calories needed to switch 100 grams of ice at negative 10 degrees Celsius to water at a positive 10 degrees Celsius. Okay, and we have 100 grams. All right, this is 3 steps because if you look at our graph that we have here, we are starting on our journey right down here. Okay, we're right down here. And if you look, the toll for this portion of the road is 0.5. Okay, 0.5. That means every car that goes on this section of the road has to pay 0.5. In this case, we're talking about molecules, so each molecule is going to take 0.5 calories to increase for every gram that it has. All right, so let's go from here to here. If you look, we're going to end up at a temperature about here, and you cannot do this all in one step because it involves a phase change. So first what I'm going to do is I'm going to go from my negative 10 degrees all the way up to my 0 degrees, but I'm still going to be a solid. So I'm going to change that part first. So part A for number 10, I'm going to go from a negative 10 to 0 degrees Celsius. So my equation, H equals M times the specific heat, remember that's our toll that we have to pay, times the change in temperature, or how many miles we're going up on the turnpike. If we take a look at this, my mass in this problem is 100 grams. I'm going to multiply that by my specific heat. Remember, this is the toll. That's the same as this number down here. Okay, my toll for this one is 0.5. And now my change in temperature is like how many miles I'm going up the road. Well, I'm going from a negative 10 to a 0, so my change in temperature is actually 10 degrees Celsius. If I take 100, multiply it by 0.5, multiply it by 10, I'm going to get an answer of 500 calories. That means that I need to add 500 calories to these 100 grams of ice to raise the temperature from negative 10 to 0. Right now, I am here on the road, and I need to get all the way up here. To do that, I have to go across this bridge. Remember, this is our flat rate. Each car that goes across this bridge has to pay 80. Well, here I have 100 grams. I'm going to call this part B. So this is my part B here. I have 100 grams, and I'm going to go across the bridge, so I'm going to take my mass times my heat of fusion. So my mass is 100 grams, like 100 cars. My heat of fusion is the toll, and that's 80, and I multiply those, and I'm going to get 8,000 calories. Last portion is when we take and we go from 0 degrees Celsius all the way up to a positive 10. I'm going to call that part C. So here's part C of this problem. Part C, I'm going to take, and I have a change in temperature, so I'm going to take H equals M times my specific heat. Remember, that's like my toll. Take that times my specific heat and then multiply it by my change in temperature. My mass is still 100 grams. It's like having 100 cars going up 10 miles, and my rate for every car is 1 calorie per gram degree Celsius. So I'm going to take 100 times 1 times my change in temperature. I'm going from 0 to positive 10, so it's going to be 10. So I take 100 times 10, it's going to give me 1,000 calories. Now to get the total answer, I take and I add up all of the calories I got for each portion. If you notice, we have 3 steps here. It told us it's a 3-step problem. So you take 500, add it to 1,000, add it to 800, and my grand total is 9,500 calories. So that's the answer to number 10.